Good morning YouTube, Mike here. Welcome to Mojo Grip. Today I'm filming from the comfort of my own home. It's bright and early today outside. Actually, it's not so bright, it's very cloudy. But I wanted to give you guys an update on the airplane build. So with the videos that I'm uploading, obviously there's a lot more background work that's going on. And one of the things that I'm working on right now, it's actually the paint scheme or the design that I want the airplane to look like once it's done building. Now, I uploaded a while ago and I showed you some sample work that a designer had made. It's just like a manual paint job that they did for me. I got kind of like a 50-50 pushback on that, and also part of this process, I want you guys to help me decide the best looking plane. Now, a little bit of background for a lot of people who are familiar with the general aviation. Oftentimes when you see a light or single engine airplane, most of them are painted bright colors or just white. You would usually have a base white color, and then you would have maybe a line or two of blue or some other color, but usually the base color is white. And I find that to be a little bit boring, okay? Because I think of airplanes just like cars. Imagine if all the cars we drive are painted exactly the same or similar or the same pattern. So, and part of what I want to do with this airplane, this Sling TSi, is I want it to look different from, you know, everything else you see on the ramp. Okay, now there is also a reason why you would generally paint the airplane brighter colors or white color, because it has to do with the heat. So when you're flying in the skies, if it gets too hot, remember that black or dark colors will absorb more heat, and that can affect, you know, the performance of the airplane. So there's some technical aspect to it, but to me it's not so significant that you shouldn't play around with different colors. Now, that said, I did have some design work done early on, and the inspiration for that came from another airplane that I had seen years ago. It's a Lancer 4, and I just absolutely loved the color. It was all gray, and then some highlights or spots of silver, and I thought that was a very neat color, because I've never really seen any airplane painted either darker colors or that particular color. It was like matte gray, and I really was inspired by that, and I wanted to have something similar. Now, speaking of, some of the designs that I'm going to show you in this video was created by an incredible artist named Mark. You guys make sure you check him out. I'm gonna leave his Instagram link below. As a matter of fact, I'm putting it on the screen also. Mark MPV, just incredible work. I remember I stumbled upon his Instagram a while ago, and I was just scrolling through all of his illustrations and designs. I mean, this guy is amazing. I reached out to Mark and he said, hey, sure, I can put out some designs for you. So I gave him some pointers, and these are all the cool stuff he came up with, okay? And again, if you check out his Instagram page, if you're out there looking for either paint scheme for your airplane or even cars, definitely, you know, Mark to me is a go-to guy. I think his work is amazing. And stay tuned for some of his design work, which I'll show you later in this video. Anyway, so I saw the Lancer 4 and I thought that was a different style and different color, and I really like it. Now, another thing for me, my personal preference is I like a clean look. I don't like when you have, even when you mix one or two, three different colors, I prefer a clean slate. So if we were to go, say for example, with two different colors on the airplane, it would just be like one main color and then some highlights of the second color. That's just my personal preference. When you have multiple colors and it just looks too busy, I prefer not to do that. So, and that's one of the reasons why I love the Lancer 4. Now, another airplane that I saw that I really loved the paint job was a Sling 4 that I saw at TAF a year or 2 years ago. It's called the Vegan Sling, by the way. and I really love the paint job on this. It's not your typical bright colors, it's more darker colors, but it looks really neat. And so I'm getting inspirations from all of these different paint schemes and airplanes, and so that's how I came up with some of these color combination that you'll see in the highlights. And also you should know that the orange that you're seeing in all of them came from the interior of my plane. So right now the seats for my plane are already done, and we have some orange stitches on them, and so I wanted the exterior also to have some highlights of orange to reflect, similar color pattern, and that's why we have orange. And the orange came from cars that I really love, like the McLaren. I've seen some Lamborghinis with really clean orange stitching in the interior, so that's why I wanted some orange stitchings. And now, so let's get into some of these beautiful design work that Mark did. Now the first one here, you see the design pattern. Now don't pay so much attention to the base color. That base color is supposed to be either gray, like light or matte gray, or silver, and this is not that. So I want you to pay attention more to the design of the orange around, or the highlights of the orange, which is what I'm looking at. All right, so this is the first one. I think it's pretty neat. I would prefer lesser orange though, because if you look on the side there, there's a lot of orange to the side, and I wanted just highlights of orange, just like in the interior of the airplane. It's just gonna have highlights of orange there. Okay, so that's the first one. Now you come to the second one. The second one actually I like much better, where it's just, again, just highlights, a little bit more highlights or a little bit less highlights, and it almost looks like a warbird. But I do like it. And then if we go to the next one, again, much lesser orange, especially on the wing, but I don't necessarily like the highlight on the side. But you guys let me know. I'm showing you this because I want you to help me, pick one design scheme. Or if you are an artist, you can always suggest new stuff for me. So this, I do like the pattern. I do like the orange also on the wheel pants there. And then if we go to the next one, this is actually one of my favorite, with the circles or the dots. Again, lesser orange. It's just right there on the wings and on the side, and that's it. So this is one of my favorites so far from designs that Mark did. And then we'll come to this one. This one has a little bit more orange than I prefer. So this is probably my least favorite one. But again, you guys decide and let me know in the comments. And the last one actually is my second favorite. Now, when I went back to Mark, I'm like, hey, can we have a lighter base color? Because I thought the other colors that he used before was a little too dark. This is like a lighter gray or dark color there. And then you see the hexagons on the wings. Now, the only thing I may change about this, I love the patterns of the hexagon there, but I will probably put a little bit less of it around the airplane. But I thought this was pretty neat. All right, so, but these are all the designs that he came up with. Again, this is also very early in the build process, because paint is probably the very last thing that we do. Okay, first we got to completely build the airplane, prime it, all of that good stuff, and then we put paint on it. But I wanted to start the discussion with you guys, especially if they're brilliant artists, out there. Let me know what you think. And also, I'm not stuck on these specific colors. Again, I wanted to pay attention more to the design pattern rather than the color combination. I know for sure that I want to have orange, the color orange, but we're not absolutely closing the doors on any other different color combination. So if you have any ideas, could be the same design template, and you want to put another or different colors on them, please let me know, and let me know in the comments below. Also, you can always send me your design suggestion on Instagram, or you can email it to mike@mojogroup.net. Okay, so this is the update so far. In the coming weeks, I'll be uploading more videos on the build itself, but things are happening in the background. It's a little hard to keep up with other stuff going on, but I will update you as soon as I have something. I want to thank all of you for watching. I want to thank all of you for supporting the channel, man. It's been an amazing journey. And also for those of you who are not yet on the website, please make sure you subscribe to the newsletter, so that way as updates are coming, you get it first, because there's a lot of things that I send through email that I don't talk about on YouTube, or that doesn't make it to YouTube. So be sure to sign up for the newsletter. And if you want to take it one step further, one way to support the channel is to become an MVP member, which is a paid member on the site, and the benefits, you know, go on and on. You get to watch the videos without ads. You also get access to me if you want to answer any questions for you. I'm creating other really cool stuff for the website itself. There's going to be behind the scenes and members only videos that is only available on the website. We're also creating a Discord private chat that I'll literally be on every single day. So anyway, you guys check out the MVP. Would greatly appreciate if you subscribe as a paid member. Okay, and there are other ways to support the channel. Obviously, please keep watching, keep sharing the videos, and you have my gratitude. All right, so that is it for today's video. I do apologize for the darkness or the light in here. It's really cloudy outside, but I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And for future videos, I'll definitely keep you updated. Make sure you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.